Blessings to you. Still working out that intro. Anyway, I am so excited today to see what the Spirit of the Lord is trying to tell us, um, and what we should be focused on. Picking the song, I guess, to play in the background of this video. Let me turn it down just a little bit. I saw the movie Ella Enchanted in the, C related, in the related field. And it reminded me, how much I love that movie. And if you're watching this, you might link yourself or find similarities between yourself and Ella Enchanted. You might have in the past growing up really had a hard time um, honing in on your own sense of agency. And that was definitely a benefit to the people around you, that you didn't have a sense of agency, because then they could just kind of move you about and tell you what to do and call you dumb and make you feel worthless, even though you were actually overworking yourself in many of those situations. But it was because nobody else around you was, and they were all playing on the sense of agency that you did not have to make you the workhorse. That's coming to an end. Your workhorse uniform is cracking off of you. And so, like I said, I'm so excited to see what the Spirit of the Lord is asking for us to focus on today. So, Spirit, I ask you to show us today what it is that the collective should be focused on. What is the energy that we should be focusing our hearts and our minds on in order to expand it? We have the Tower in reverse. So Tower moments are extreme, but it's in reverse. What else are we meant to focus on today, Spirit? Whoop. Oh, wow. I think that's the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. On the bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Cups. Oh, and the Chariot. I'll take that too. Up. The 10 of Pentacles. Well, it's the Fool card. 10 of Wands. This is a lot here that's coming out. So, okay. We've got the Tower in reverse, 9 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 10 of Wands. I think this is the most that I've pulled in these videos thus far, but I am confident that we will get through this and that we will distill what the Spirit of the Lord is trying to tell us to focus on. I thank you, Lord, that the message that needs to be heard by the listeners today, Lord, would be well accepted, that it would be distilled properly for them to be able to understand, Lord, what you're trying to break through and tell them. Okay, I'm looking for, there we are, the Tower, purification by the flame. Okay, if my house is on fire, it means God is knocking at my door. Yeah. So yeah, that cracking that we were talking about before, you may be experiencing a reluctance to these imminent changes because of the fear. Fear is basically information from past experiences. You've learned either by way of not having any knowledge of this thing or by only having negative knowledge of this thing that you should fear it. So your reluctance to the cracking that's actually blessing you in a way that is, oh my God, it is, you don't even know how blessed you are about to be, how incredible this life is about to be for you. And it's because of the way that life has been for you. But be encouraged that it is all coming up roses. Like it's and not by any stringent action that you need to take, or any specific behaviors that you have to stick to. If it comes to you, God sent it to you, act in that way. And by come to you, I mean the idea to do something. You shouldn't be operating outside of authenticity in this time, basically. And so if you feel that you're out of alignment with authenticity, fill your cup back up. Go in and give yourself some self-love. Take some time out and show yourself that you're worthy, and you will naturally realign with authenticity. So yeah, this card is definitely talking about the reluctance that you're feeling right now. It may be scary. Everything might feel like it's falling apart right now, but be encouraged in spite of this reverse tower energy that you're feeling here. Okay, so then we pull the Nine of Swords here. Destructive self-analysis. Yeah. A soul is mauled, despair, remorse, feeling of guilt, self-loathing, resignation, feeling of God's absence. If you are seeing this message, then it is probably deeply resonating with you. And that may be because you have blamed yourself for the way that life has gone. And you came to this conclusion as a result of the way that people have treated you when you were walking in your authenticity. And they almost made you believe that you were acting in the wrong way. But really you were just on the wrong path, acting in the right way. And so I'm encouraging you to unravel and to go within at this time and really look at those moments where you felt that God was not there, and then compare it to the moments where you know that God was there for you. You know that he came and did this thing and showed success in this area. And just try to, be curious about it, about analyzing what mental state you were in when God was taking over in that positive experience, and what mental state you were in when you did not feel him, when you felt that he was ignoring you. And what you will begin to see is you might have felt the very same in each of those situations. And what I mean when I say that is, you may have had passing, fleeting thoughts of anxiety as God was holding your hand and making this thing happen. The only reason why it's a positive experience is because as you're looking at it from this point of view, where we're sitting here, you can see that it worked out despite those feelings of fear. So you don't have to have the absence of fear to get somewhere. You just have to trust despite its existence. That's it. You just have to know that even though this elephant is in this room with me, I know this isn't a zoo. This ain't a zoo. He don't belong in here. And eventually the elephant will be like, okay, well, I need to get back to my zoo. I need to get back to my place. This is how you'll be able to fight against this Nine of Swords energy here, this destructive self-analysis. You really have to turn your desire to analyze yourself on its head and look at the good things and look at the bad things. You don't look at bad things by themselves because it's like drinking a bottle of vinegar. We like salt and vinegar chips, right? So you add some other things that you like to that very bitter thing to help you to understand it. So don't drink the vinegar. Get some salt and vinegar chips. Look at it through the lens of wanting it to have gone better, not beating yourself up for it, and creating ideas of what that might look like next time. Wanting it to go better, it going better next time. What would that look like? How might I shift my focus? How might I do something a little bit different than I was before. I just felt a lifting of my heart, on my heart. So as you do this, you will literally feel those old patterns of your self-analysis that used to be destructive crumble away. It's very important to journal right now. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So let's see. Let's see here. A gift from fortune. Yeah. Favorable conditions to gain some material goods. So what this card I feel like is telling us is if we're able to focus our self-analysis and the fear that maybe what we're going through right now might be unraveling us negatively, and we allow, like I was saying before, that elephant to exist in the space without us feeling like it's a zoo, God will bless us. We will receive a gift from the Father. And I only say Father because I have a very traditional upbringing, but I don't believe in the old paradigm of God being masculine. He exists in an energy that encompasses both female and masculine, female and male energies. He is everything. He's the bug on the floor. Like I'm not even gonna get into it. He's everything. So, yeah, you will be stable. This is how you, the balancing of these energies will be how you derive your security and your comfort. And your physical health will improve because you will be sifting through yourself on enough of a basis. Like it's like clearing out a garage. And then realizing that your Easy Bake Oven that you used to play with when you were younger is in there. And so then you start messing around with it, and then you realize, oh, I kind of like baking. And now you're an excellent baker, and like you got all this money and stuff. It didn't come from the Easy Bake Oven itself. The Easy Bake Oven reminded you that you were the prize. You are the Ace of Pentacles. God is just bringing the rest of you back to you. The Chariot. I love this card. Isn't this opportunity? I will not speak before I look at it, but I think it's opportunity. I think it is indicative of the opportunity to then apply that Ace of Pentacles, that gift from the Father. Let's see. Where is it at? It's hiding from me. Wow. Okay, so this is victory over free will. And right now, the energy that we're reading, when I said it's hiding from me, I thought to think about it a little bit more. And I found it funny because you might think that the victory is not yours. And like it's only hidden if you allow that elephant to tell you that this room is a zoo. Okay? Don't believe him. That elephant, that elephant, girl, that elephant. Okay, so this is an increase in dynamics of events, acceleration of processes. So you're going to succeed as soon as you clear that garage out, girl. Get that Easy Bake Oven, girl, and get the Michelin star baker. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but yeah, it's in you, not on you. It's in you, not on you. I'm tapping the Chariot card. It's in you, not on you. That victory over free will, in you. Okay, Six of Cups. Let's go. There's a river flowing through the middle, and it feels abundant. Wow, somebody or something good from the past. Okay. So yeah, when you clear out that garage, then you're able to look back with pride at what you've been through. Because if you think back to the Ella Enchanted movie that I was talking about at the beginning of this video here, Ella was assertive at certain points, but she was never rude. Ella handled herself with grace while she was trying to figure out how to free herself. Okay? So I say that because you have acted in that same way. You have been very respectful to people who have not been respectful to you. You have been very kind to people who have not been kind to you. And instead of returning that energy, you distilled it. You analyzed it, or you sat with it and it destroyed you, but you didn't give it back. And that's why God protected you. That's why you didn't destroy yourself completely. That's why he held on that's why you held on. Because you were supported beyond understanding. Be encouraged looking back at these memories. It might feel a little foreign to think of them positively at first, but really seek to believe you are magic. Believe that it talks about a comfortable and safe emotional state, trust and reconciliation. Believe that better times are returning. Better times are not just coming. Returning the inner belief that there is happiness, that it can happen in principle, and that if you were happy once, then you can remember how it feels and regain this feeling. You can have it again. And I think what I was distilling too is like, even in these bad memories, you can derive good from them. And what that almost does is it encourages you to go through, not to go through, but when you go through more trials and tribulations, because you've seen by example of the past that you weren't broken by bad things happening to you. And you can look and see in the specific ways that you personally have gone or would do or act in those memories. You can see how you should be proud of yourself for the way that you acted when you didn't know that this was a test and that you passed. I mean, now you know, you passed. I hope that made sense. All right, so now it's the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. All right, stable, smooth, well-established position. So once you clear out that garage and you've finally gotten that gift from Father and you feel victory over your free will and you're able to finally look at your memories that used to be negative with through a positive lens, you will establish a smooth and stable position inside of a steady and robust system. So that means you'll be blessed by blessing yourself. Fill your cup up. You can do it. That garage is daunting at first, I promise you. Getting all that stuff, and I feel so much emotion in my throat right now. It might help to find, you shouldn't have to find. There's someone that you're thinking of right now who would handle you with care in terms of maybe just giving you an idea of how to look at things differently. Don't be afraid to authentically reach out for assistance with your point of view. Everyone has their own point of view, so it's real easy to get another point. You just ask someone. If you want another point of view, literally go ask somebody. That's the easiest thing to have a problem with. Go ask somebody for another point of view. See if there's somebody who experienced the memory too. Because Six of Cups talks about like a reuniting, like somebody coming, like a family like a distant memory, something returning, right? So it may be that someone who experienced that same bad memory with you can help you to see it in a different way. If you let them know that you're trying to see it positively, despite all the negativity. Like if you literally sit with them and be authentic and you let them know, you really might distill something extra here. Only if you feel led. Don't go, God, use discernment. Absolutely. God, protect those who do it this way and allow them to really be able to get the spoils, the 10 of Pentacles from that conversation. Thank you, Spirit. Inheritance. It talks about you will be getting your internal fulfillment and satisfaction. It's happening for you. And I also pulled the Fool card. So when you clear everything out, you got to start from zero, right? Let's see. Amen. I'm just so excited. The Spirit of God moving over the surface of the waters. So waters are emotions, right? So this is God moving over your emotions, covering you. That's beautiful. The beginning of a journey, a new impulse, spontaneity, openness to all possibilities, the absence of greed and material ambitions, non-attachment. So yeah, practicing non-attachment is very difficult. But it's so freeing once you finally reach a level of peace with it, where you're not troubled if things stay or if they go. You're always waiting on the move of God, always directed by Him, always focused on Him. Just head up the whole time. Not worry about none of this. Just me and Him. Cause all this other stuff. My. It is too much. You drive yourself crazy trying to do that. Okay? Give it to, put it on the altar. Oh. All right. Yeah. So this, is obviously the beginning of your journey. You're going to get it. You're going to start. And God is covering it. He's covering your emotions now that you understand. You have the power to operate in a better way than maybe those memories remind you did. You don't have to stay the same just because you presented yourself that way the first time. You're allowed to review, revise, and edit. It's revision time. I had, oh my goodness, I'm thinking now of some dolphins. I had a friend, she took a picture of some dolphins. So dolphins may be significant, or, just the majesty of seeing dolphins jump in and out of the waters. Just, they're in migration season right now. And when I sought to respond, I did I messed up my words. I didn't say migrate. It actually said revision, which was so strange. I didn't distill that properly, but that's okay. I feel like I didn't anyway, but maybe it made sense to the person it meant to make sense for. It is migration season. I just think that was a personal confirmation for me that we're definitely, we're revising. Everyone's revising. The earth is revising right now. It is, you can be who you want to be. You can decide to be who you want to be. We in that time. Choose wisely. With His help. He's here. Hey, folk don't realize the blessing of full surrender. I ain't got to worry about it. I've surrendered. I ain't got to worry about it. All right. So maybe this is something to be careful of. The 10 of Wands here. Burden of social masks multiplied by ambitions, fears, and a false sense of duty. So overload, fatigue, burning out, too many things to do at the same time, backbreaking. Yeah. So be careful when you are in the season. That's why I said choose wisely of revision. Be very careful what you decide to pick up. Don't go pick up that old costume that you cracked out of, that workhorse. Don't go be that, but please. Because you're going to break your back. That's what they're telling you here. Be very careful who you choose to be, because it could end you. Now that you know that the power belongs to you in terms of deciding who to be, don't let that decision make you pick something that will really take you out of here. Because they're warning you. Be very careful about what you like. Don't be careful about the sense of duty. Be careful about people forcing a sense of duty on you. That's not, as we're making the decisions of who we want to be in this coming season, be very careful that you're not being manipulated into making those decisions. It should come from a place of authenticity and peace about that decision. That's why you should never feel rushed. You should be able to take time to go commune with God and ask him about what you're about to decide, and then decide after he's giving you the response. Anybody that wants you to rush faster than that is not, I just saw 2626. Wow. That is not, that's not the situation you should be a part of. Dang, hold on right quick. What is... Seven, the number of completion. But you're going to make it. 2626 is reduces down to 7. You're going to make it. You have completed that last cycle. You understand those old paradigms, those old patterns. You understand not to pick them up, because this will be what will be waiting for you. Golly, can't even get my words together. Mouth tied. That's what you gonna be tied. Be very smart. You got it though. You got it. And you know what? Find a little divinity in yourself. It's very important. I was just going to pull on these to give you some extra zhuzh, because I promise you can't choose wrong when you're choosing right. What's right for you? You can't. God, let's give them some more encouragement. What else, sir? What can they know and make peace with? Lord, we throwing them all out. All right, let's see him. Focus on one thing at a time. Do not overwhelm yourself. Be very careful not to overwhelm yourself. You're worth the time and effort it takes for you to reach your personal understanding. Forget all that other noise. You deserve the time that it takes to reach your own personal understanding. You do. Think bigger, because you deserve more than what you have been giving yourself. And that's okay, because now that we know, we can know to do better. We know to do better. That's what I mean to say. Excuse me, I'm sitting here talking too fast. Lighten up. It's getting better. Play some music. Music helps you when you wouldn't naturally be able to boost your own mood. Does that make sense? Sometimes we can't pull ourselves up from 0 because we at -13. So music adds that extra zhuzh to the area so that you can kind of pick yourself up and dust yourself off, So spend some time dancing. Really get back into the things that you enjoy, that bring you hope. Yep. Take care of yourself. I didn't even know that this one was under there. This is, yeah. Take care of yourself. You will not